Hello everyone, good morning students. Dear students, in previous class we take and discuss a very important chapter of your syllabus which is factorizations. Okay. And in that class we take and solve some important questions of your NCERT exercise based on these topics. Now in today's class we take and solve some other important questions of your NCERT exercise based on factorizations. Okay, now let's see some important questions. And the question is factorize x square plus xy plus 8x plus 8y. Okay, we factorize that expressions. Now look, so what I do for that? Look, first of all, we observe all the expressions, and now we observe that no any value is common in all these four terms. So in that type of question, if no any common factors in all that terms, so in that type of question we form a group. We form the grouping of two terms. So first we separate first two terms x square plus 8xy take together, and last two terms take together, like we write it in this way, 8x plus 8y. Okay, now look, now we take two terms separately. Now we grouping the pair. Now from first we take x as common, so we get x plus y, and now here we take 8 as common, so we get x plus y. So in this way we got two terms are, now we get two terms. Now what I do? Now in both the terms we observe that the x plus y, the expression x plus y is common in both the terms. So we get x plus y as common, and we get in next bracket we get we have x plus 8. Thus this is the required solution of the given question. So this is the required solution of the given question. So please dear students, do more and more practices of that type of questions, and after that you can solve each and every question of your NCERT exercise based on these topics. So this is one of the most important questions. Okay, now look, so this is very important. Now dear students, we take and solve some other important questions based on factorization. Let's see. Based on factorization. Okay, and we take a question, next question of your exercise, and the question is factorize. Look, factorize 15xy minus 6x plus 5y minus 2. Minus 2. We factorize 15xy minus 6x plus 5y minus 2. So we apply the same method. We just we form a grouping, because of now look, first of all we write we have 15xy minus 6x plus 5y minus 2. Now look, first we observe that no any value constant or variable is common to all the terms. So we form the group. Why we form the grouping? So we take as 15xy minus 6x take together. Okay, and we write in this way 5y minus 2. So look, in these two terms What is common? So first of all, we write these term in this way. We factorize them. So we can write 3 into 5 into x into y, and we can write 6 as 2 into 3 into x, right as it is. Okay, and plus we take 1 as common. No any value, no any factor common to both, so we take as 1 as common. So we get what? 5y minus 2. We get 5y minus 2. Now from these two terms we take 3 and x is common. 3x is common, so we get 5y minus 2 and plus 1. Here we get 5y minus 2. So look, 5y minus 2 in both the terms. So we take 5y minus 2 as common in both the terms. So we get what? We get in next bracket 3x plus 1. So this is the required solution of the given question. So in this way you can solve that type of question. Okay, so now we take and solve some other important questions based on these topics. Let's see. Question is factorize factorize ax plus bx minus ay minus by minus ax minus by. Now look, so this is ax plus bx minus ax minus by. This is a very important question of your NCERT exercise and do their factorization. So first of all, we observe, if we observe that to know any value is common in all the four terms. So in that type of question, we form a group. We form in the grouping. So we take ax plus by bx take together, and okay, we take minus as common, right? Take bar common, so we get what? Ax plus by. In this way, we can write in this way. Now we take x is common in both the terms, so we get a plus b, and here we take this is ax, ay, I think, no, this is ay, dear student, this is ay, yes, this is ay. Now in these two terms we take y as common, so we get a plus b. Now we observe that a plus b contains in both the terms, so from these two terms we take a plus b as common. We get x minus y. We get what? X minus y. So this is the required solution of the given question. Okay, now we take and solve some other important questions based on factorization. Now we take a question, factorize 15p cube. Factorize 15 we take some other important question of your NCERT. 15p cube plus 15, okay, 15p cube plus 15 plus 9q plus 25p plus 25p. Now let's see its solution. So now from there, now here we also form a grouping. So we take as what? we take 15 p cube and 9 q take together first and third, and here we take 25 p and plus 15 take together. We form the grouping. We take first and third terms together, and then after we take second and fourth term together. Now we take common as a common factor. So here from there we get what is common. This is okay. So we can write as 3 into 5 and p into q write as it is, plus 9 you can write 3 into 3 into q is left, and plus this is 5 into 5 p, and plus this is 5 into 3 is left. Okay, now look, and these two terms we take 3 as common and q as common, so we get 3q as common, so we get as 5p plus 3, 5p plus 3, and from these two terms we take 5 as common. If we take 5 as common, so we get 5p plus 3. So now look, so 5p plus 3, 5 plus 3 in both the terms. So now dear student, we take 5p plus 3 is common. So we take 5p plus 3 is common. So dear student, we get what? 3q plus 5. So this is the required solution of the given question. This is the required solution of the given question. So in this way, dear students, you can solve each and every questions of your NCERT exercise based on these topics. Okay, dear students, now we take and solve some other important questions based on these topics. Let's see. Question is factorize z minus 7 plus 7xy minus xyz. Minus xyz. So what I do for that? Look, so in that question, dear friends, we take these two and these two terms we take together. So we write z minus 7 and here we take xyz and plus 7 xy take together, and now in that two terms we take one as common, so we get z minus 7, we take 1 as common, so we get z minus 7, and from these two terms we take minus x y minus xy as common, so we get this is z and minus plus this is minus 7 is left, minus 7 is left. Okay, so dear student, look, z minus 7 is same, so we take z minus 7 as common, and here we get here 1 minus xy is left, 1 minus xy is left. So this is the required solution of the given question. So dear student, in this way you can solve each and every questions of your NCERT exercise based on the topic factorization. So please dear students, do more and more practices of that type of question, and after that you can solve each and every questions of your NCERT. Now we take and solve some other important questions of your NCERT exercise based on factorization. Let's see. take a very important question, and your question is factorize the following expressions. Factorize the following expressions. Okay, and factor the question, we take a some important question, factorize the following expressions. And the first part of this question is what? Minus 16z plus 20z cube. Second one, 6p minus 12q. Next, third one is what? Minus 4a square plus 4ab minus 4ca. 4 10a square 10a square minus 15b square plus 20c square plus 20c square. This is the question here. Okay, now we take one by one and simplify them. First of all, we take the first part of this question, and we have minus 16z plus 20z cube. So first of all, what I do, dear friends, we do the prime factorization of each term of the given expressions. Each term of the given expressions. Okay. Now look, we can write minus 16 into z. We can write minus right as it is. 2 to the 16 into z. Okay, and now we can write 20z cube as 2 to the 4 5 the 20. 2 into 2 into 5, and z cube here, so we can write z into z into z. Okay, thus from question this is minus 16 z plus 20z cube is equal to minus the value of minus 16 z is what? 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into z plus, okay, 20z cube is what? 2 into 2 into 5 into z into z into z. Now look, what is the common factors in both the terms? Dear friends, here look, 2 into 2 is the common factors in both the terms, as well as 1z is also the common factors between these two terms. Okay, so we take what's common, we take 2 into 2 into z as common, so we get in that term, dear friends, in that term we get 2 to the 4, okay, and this is left in that term, and in second term we get plus, and this is minus 4, okay, this is here minus 4 is left now, yes, and plus here 2 into 5 into z means z square, 5 into Z square is left. Thus we get as 2 to the 4 into Z in bracket minus 4 plus 5 Z 5 Z square. This is the required factorization. Okay. In this way, dear student, you can solve each and every questions of your NCERT. Now we take and solve the second part of this question. Let's see. Now we take and solve the second part of this question, which is what we have 16p minus 12q. So now look, we can write 6 as 6 into p, means, or we can write as 2 into 3 into p, and here we can write 2 is 12. We can write in this way also, and into 3 write as it is. Now from these two terms, what is common? We take the common factor as 2, 3 only. So 2 into 3 take common, so we get p minus, this is 2 q, so we get as 3 to the 6 in bracket p minus 2q. So this is the required solution of the given question. Similarly, we take and solve next part of this question. Okay, let's see. We take and solve the third part of this question. We have minus 4a square plus 4ab minus 4 ca minus 4 ca. Okay, now look, there are 3 terms in that algebraic expressions, so we take one by one and do their prime factorization. Look, so first we take minus minus 4a square, so we can write minus 2 into 2, only we take minus 4a square, so we get as 2 into 2 into a into a. Now we take the second term of this expression, which is 4ab, so 4 we can write 2 into 2, a into b write as it is. Now we take 4ca, so we can write 2 into 2 into c into a. Okay, dear students, so first of all we take each terms of the given algebraic expressions and we do their prime factorizations. Now from questions we have, that is, thus the value 4a square plus 4ab minus 4ca is equal to, we can write the value of minus 4 minus write as it is, 4a square is, we can write 2 into 2 into a into a. Now plus write as it is, 4ab we can write 2 into 2 into a into b. Okay, now minus write as it is, 4ca we can write 2 into 2 into c into a. So first of all we arrange it in this way, Okay, now what I do, now Dear students, we take what's the common factors here. Now look, 2 into 2, 2 into 2, 2 into 2 is common in all three terms. Okay, and 1a here, this is 1a here, but 1a, yes, 1a is also common in each term. A is also common. So in this way we get as common 2 into 2 into a, take as common, so we get minus a, this is minus a. Okay, minus a plus, here b is left and here minus c is left. Here in third term c is left, so we get to the 4 into a in bracket minus a plus b minus c. So this is the required factorized form. So in this way you do their factorization. This is one of the most important questions of your syllabus. So please just do more and more practices of that type of questions. After that you can solve each and every questions of your NCERT exercise based on these topics. Okay, now we take and solve the last part of this question. Let's see. Now we take the last part of this question. So we have 10a square minus 15b square plus 20c square. 10a square minus 15b square plus 20c square. Now we take one by one each term and we get time by calculation. So we get as, we write 10a square, so we can write as 2 into 5 into a into a. 2 into 5 into a into a. Now in second term, we take second term 5 into b square, so we can write 15 as 3 into 5 into b into b. So we can write the second term in this way also, and in third term we take 20 c square, so we write as 2 to the 5 the 20. Okay, 2 into 2 into 5 into c square is c into c. So in this way we find the fact, we do factorize in of each term of the given expressions. Thus this is 10a square minus 15b square plus 20c square, right? 10a square we can write 2 into 5 into a into a minus 15b square we can write 3 into 5 into b into b plus 20c square we can write 2 into 2 into 5 into c into c. Okay, now we take their common. Now look, 5 taken as common into no any other number is common from this present expression. So we get in bracket 1, this is 2 into a square minus 3 into b square, and here plus this is 2 to the 4 into c square, or we can write as 5 into 2a square minus 3b square plus 4c square. This is the required solution of the given question. So in this way, dear student, you can solve each and every question of your NCERT exercise based on these topics. Okay, dear students. Now in next class we take and solve some other important question based on the factorizations. Okay, now thanks to all.